You wouldn't believe it, man. I'm out here sitting in the sun, man. You know that ain't something I do. But summertime, you know what I'm talking about? So you might as well get out here and get you a little sun. But anyway, it's the Trillcast, man. We're gonna get straight into it. Today we talking about codeine crazy, man. We talking about going codeine crazy, man. But let me say this first of all. Unfortunately, back in the day, I was a young alcoholic. I had a struggle with drinking every day for years. Back then, I couldn't control it. You know what I mean? I had to have something to drink. But today, in 2022, I could say I've been delivered. Oh yeah, 'cause I've been delivered. That was many years ago when I would drink every day. Beer, wine, anything I can get my hands on. But today, as I sit poolside with my Trill slides on, enjoying some fun in the sun, I could say I have been delivered. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, cutting. I have been delivered. Yeah, hey man, it is a holiday. Yeah, happy reparations, man. Happy reparations, man. It is a holiday. Yeah. But yeah, so we gonna get into it, man. Back in the day when boys was get down on the whole drink blast, I was already a young alcoholic. So I didn't feel like, you know, I needed to experiment with drink. You know what I mean? But my first encounter with that drink, I was in my White River era, coming from one of my lady friends' houses, you know what I'm saying? Getting me some Codeine, man, you know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I went and took care of my business, and I'm coming back through the hood, you know what I'm saying, on the creek. On my way home, I always came through the hood and just creeped through for a minute, hollered at the players, because I ain't have time to hang out, because I was taking care of grown man business. But this day when I slid through the hood, boys was talking about, man, we got our hands on some of that drink, some of that purple. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't doing no tripping because I ain't no uh, drink fan at the time. I wasn't no drink fan. I heard about it and all that there, but I ain't care nothing about it. But boys say, yeah, we got our hands on some of that purple, man, some of that syrup. So I say, man, since it's readily available, go ahead and let me get a little ski taste. So them boys got a white cup, you know what I'm talking about, and they put some ice in it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I caught that. Yeah, I caught that. I caught that. Yeah. I saved that one. Yeah. So they put me a little ice in there. You know what I'm saying? They dropped me a Jolly Rancher off in there. And they was already mixed. They already had the syrup and the soda. You know what I'm saying? So them boys pulled me a little white cup and told me to shake it up and sip that thing. Now me being a drinker, I wasn't really no thinker. Oh boy, that sun got me sweating profusely. That sun got me sweating profusely. And I ain't even moving. Come on, man. That sun, hey man, that sun doing it to it. Yeah. Sweat all that shit out. But yeah, so them boys pulled me up and I shook up my little cup and me not understanding the whole concept of sipping drink. I went to drink and drink. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that you're supposed to sip it slowly and enjoy the flavor and savor the flavor and shake the ice around. You know what I'm saying? I went to drink and drink. Yeah. So before you know it, my little old cup was empty. My little old cup that once run it over was now empty. You did? And I don't know how much longer I stayed there, but I bid the homies farewell and I cranked up the Riviera and cranked up the Bang and I pulled off to head home. Now home was about 7, 8 miles, you know what I'm saying, driving slow, banging screw, banging UGK, whatever it is, I was banging. I may have been banging the Mac soundtrack. Yeah, because I'm a big old peanut butter Mac. Come on, man, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so I'm swinging to the crib, and next thing you know, I remember one of my homies pull up on me, R.I.P. One of my homies pull up on me and wake me up. I done laid there and pulled the ribby carefully, safely into a ditch. Can you dig it? I'm parked over a whole ditch with the ribby, with the key still on, with the bang still banging, and the car still running. Now I don't know how long I had been sitting there, but I'm parked hoovering over a ditch, and thank God back in the day, one of them demons didn't catch me slipping. Thank God it was one of my homeboys that caught me, you know what I'm saying? And he actually saved me. He woke me up, put some pap on my face and told me to wake up, you know what I mean? And asked me did I want him to drive me the rest of the way home. We sat there and chopped it up for a little minute. So I was like, nah, my nigga, I'm good. I got it. Well, I drove home. You know what I'm saying? Now, the next incident kind of happened like that, too. But let me give y'all a little side note, man. I hope y'all out here enjoying y'all weekend, you know what I'm saying, with the fam. Put something on the pit, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Drink you a whole lot of water, man, and get out here in this sun and get you some sweat these toxins out. I've been doing really good, you know what I mean? But yeah, now back to the story. Now my next episode, I lay there, you understand, I got the same scenario. I'm coming from my little yellow bone highs, you know what I'm saying? We just got them doing a whole bunch of kissing, you know what I'm saying? We used to kiss about 100 to 1,000 times, man. Yeah, we used to kissing king and queen, man. We, mm, 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 mm. Nah, my bad. Yeah. So I just left our house doing a bunch of kissing and whatnot. And I pulled back up on the homies and they doing about the same thing. They out there sipping drink. But now they starting to understand how expensive drink is, you know what I'm saying? They starting to understand how expensive that drink is. So they ain't offering me a cup. They ain't offer to pour me up. They said I was gonna play with the drink anyway. That was their words. They say, we ain't gonna pour you nothing because all you gonna do is play with the drink. And I'm like, I want some too. So somebody gave me a cup and they let me kiss the cup. Yeah, they let me kiss the cup. That's a little phrase they used to say when they let you get a little sip of sip. You know what I mean? They let you kiss the cup. But when they thought I was kissing the cup, I was tongue kissing it. Hoe. I'm making love to that hoe. I got me a big old swig. I got me a big old mouthful. Then I handed it back to them boys, you know what I'm saying? And we sat there and chopped it up a little bit. Then I was able to swindle my way out another kiss on somebody's cup. Somebody else let me kiss their cup. So I went to I was kissing that cup like a yellow bitch. Nigga had to jack that cup out my hand. Come on, man. Nigga had to repossess his cup. Yeah, so I went on, gave the boys cup back, and I bidded them boys farewell. Now this time around, like living 9, 10 blocks away, I drove home. I made it home. But the next thing I remember was the next morning, my partner, my same partner, I don't know, I guess he was the drink angel. He must have been the drink angel because every time I was slipping, he pulled up on me and saved me. But this time, I'm pulled up on the mound in front of my house, you know what I'm saying? My mama had this little old patch of grass right in front of the sidewalk before you come in the yard. And I pulled up and parked right there. But the thing about it was, I ain't never got out the car. So the same scenario, I'm passed out in the driver's seat, the key on, the car running, the bang. I'm talking about humming. I'm talking about the bang like this here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I guess the CD or whatever I was playing just was on repeat. You know what I'm saying? The CD I was playing was Dranked Out too. So yeah, my homie pulled up on me, man, and he waked me up like, man, what the hell going on with you, man? And there it is again. I done laid there, you understand, and passed out on that codeine. I'm talking about going codeine crazy. I'm talking about playing with the drink. I shouldn't even been nowhere around that shit. Why them boys gave me, man, I drank bird. Why them boys gave me that? Yeah, so there was that incident. So I was starting to think to myself, this might not be for you, homie. You know what I mean? So after that time passed, I wound up running into different boys sipping, and I maybe took a little kiss of the cup. Nothing major. I wasn't hoggy dogging. I wasn't Snoop Doggy hoggy dogging. If a boy say give me a little sip, I went and got me a little old kiss on the cup, and I was done. So I ain't had no episode, but I felt really drowsy and really sleepy. I remember being in the hood one day, and we was at this one homie house, and he would drink big old cup of drink, big old fat nigga. That nigga kept shaking his cup, and on every other shake, that nigga gnawed off and start snoring, man. Come on, man. This nigga here knocked out sleep for like, that nigga Miller sleeping. That nigga sleeping for 30 seconds and wake back up and start shaking that shit again and start sipping that shit again. Well, y'all ought to see the old school booties out here. I'm talking about this some fine, flat butt, dimple back, diamond back, fat, flabby, sexy, pretty housewives out here. Come on, man. I'm talking about you ain't never seen it like this here with her, man. I don't know whether to get a number or push a bitch in the pool. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know whether to try to hug a bitch or dunk a bitch in the pool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she looking at me. Let me chill out. Hey, how you doing? Yes, man. Yeah. But yeah, we having a good time out here. So like I was saying, I ain't did too much that time. I just went on, got me a little sippy sip. Now, this what really told me that it wasn't for me. And this is when I completely left it alone. You know what I'm saying? I was at my partner's house and my sister called me and she was like, hey, I need you to help me to move. You know what I mean? And so her boyfriend at the time, he was codeine crazy. He was a nigga who had codeine on reserve. I'm doing a little vlog and you don't pay me no mind. I ain't crazy. I ain't talking. You got some pretty teeth. Where your dentist at? My teeth fixed.
I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Okay, you got them Jersey teeth. All right, yeah. So next thing you know, my sister called me and she say, look at I need you to help me move. And like I say, her boyfriend was codeine crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get all of his business. But while we were moving, he had two liters in the ice box. Two liters. So I say, you know what? Here's my chance to give me a whole cup unadulterated. He ain't gonna tell me no because I'm helping to move. You see what I'm saying? And I say, man, let me get a cup of that. He like, yeah. So he went on, got me a cup, got me some ice. He poured me a big Texas sized cup of drink. Yeah, man. And I took my time this time. I went to sipping and tripping. I wasn't in no rush. I was trying to enjoy this one. You know what I mean? I was trying to see if I was made for it. But like made in Texas, I sipped that cup and we kept moving. And they were like, look, we're going to put some cash on you for helping us move. But we also want to take you out tonight. We want to buy you something to eat and buy you something to drink. I say, well, yeah, that's cool. But let me go home and get myself together, get a good shower and get dressed and come back and link with y'all. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. I had to go get fresh. Yeah, man. So I went on to the crib swinging and banging. I'm talking about I almost hit park cars, man. I'm swinging like I'm listening to ESG. Oh, yeah. And salute to ESG. I hope you shake back. Prayers for ESG. Yeah, so I'm swinging and banging, man. But I make it to the crib. Now, the last thing I remember is this right here. I stuck my key in the door to go in the house and I blacked out. I don't remember nothing else after that. All I remember is I stuck my key in the door and I thought I walked in the house, but before you know it, I blacked out. Man, I must have woke up about 6, 7 hours later on the couch. I'm talking about drowsy in the mug. I'm talking about on the couch, man, like a baby sleeping, man. And when I woke up and looked at the clock, man, it was 6, 7 hours later, and the whole door was wide open with the key still stuck in it. And man, I said to myself, I'm gonna have to cut this out because this drink gonna either hurt somebody or it's gonna hurt me, or it's gonna hurt me, or it's gonna hurt somebody. So I said to myself, never no more. I ain't drinking this stuff, never no more. I am not made for it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. That's just my episodes with it. Now after that, I maybe kissed a cup here and there just to see how it tastes, but I ain't never had no real mouthful. I never had the desire to get a mouthful. And anybody out there, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Let me tell you just like this. That stuff is dangerous, man. It may taste good in your mouth and it might make you feel good, but that stuff is dangerous, man. You know what I mean? I might come with a whole nother video one day letting y'all know the side effects of the long term of sipping that codeine, abusing that drink. That stuff ain't for you to have a party. That stuff is for you when you congested and you're sick. So if you just drinking that stuff on a regular basis, you might be sick. You might be sick in the head, baby. But yeah, that's what happened to me, and I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I hope y'all take heed to what I'm saying. So don't go out there abusing that drink. Sip you a little bit if you need it, if you got cold and mucus in your chest. But trying to drink it for entertainment purposes or recreational purposes, you're a fool because it's gonna kill you, man. It's your boy Hezeleo. I'm enjoying this sun, man. I'm enjoying this fun in the sun and enjoy the pool, man. Y'all be cool, man. Fool with me if you're cool with me, man. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. No, I'm talking about, yeah, yo, I'm out.